Congratulations, class of 2021. On behalf of the broadcast team, we did it, seniors. As today officially marks our last day of high school, welcome to the newest edition of TJTV News. My name is Sean.
And my name is Whitman. Today is Tuesday, June 1st.
2021 has established a powerful legacy that will forever ripple throughout TJ's community. We had members of the class and Dr. Bonnet-Tatters illuminate some favorite class memories, lessons learned, takeaways, regrets, and more.
Some of the best times of my life.
Fast-paced and fun.
Transformative and completely one of a kind.
Fulfilling, spirited, and enriching.
Challenged by like-minded peers and inspired by their incredible work ethic.
Time of enormous intellectual and emotional growth.
Super rigorous, but I made friends for a lifetime.
A friendship is magic.
Making the most out of every situation.
A roller coaster of sorts.
Kind of like a roller coaster.
A chaos, but one that I will miss.
Your timer starts the second you set foot into the dome. 1,460 days to create the best memories of your lives.
My favorite memory at TJ was definitely freshman year for the first roll call. We did a roller coaster, and the way to tell everyone instead of posting on the Facebook group was I went to every iBet and I started telling people, hey, this is what we're doing for the roll call.
I was a freshman doing the Romeo and Juliet project. It was a group of 6 of us. We called ourselves the Hex. It was like a family within the iBet family itself.
Our freshman year lock-in, more specifically our midnight ice cream party that we had.
My World History 2 teacher drew a map of his neighborhood and then went house by house telling us what all the crazy stuff that happened in each house.
In junior year, during homecoming season, I remember it was just a pretty tough year for us, but I remember it was the last Friday of pep rally, A and B block, and we were just really determined.
Last year, right before the BSU iNight performance, we could not come up with a cue to start a part of our performance. And one of my friends, Sahil, says, what if we say, I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006.
So we looked at the title of the lab and we were like, that sounds a lot like McDonald's. Why don't we just order McDonald's to the school right now? So we did that, and then during class, we snuck outside to pick up our order from the Uber Eats driver. And then for the rest of class, we just took turns going outside to the Cubbies to eat fries.
What has also happened is that when I stood in the Odd Lot this past fall, a lot of you were coming in to get your senior portraits done. And it was the first time in almost a year that you've been in the school. And when you walked in, your eyes were just huge. And you were like, wow, this is surreal. And you're like, well, can I peek down the hall? Can I look down there? This is really strange. And so you have all of these really interesting emotions.
1,460 days to learn as many lessons as you can.
Because TJ is so difficult, you are going to fail at things, and being exposed to that then you have to learn how to grow from that. So I guess sort of just being forced into things that you might not be the best at can actually be a really rewarding experience, and just learning how to handle that.
The most important lesson I learned at TJ was definitely to chill out sometimes. That not everything is as serious as it needs to be, and everybody here cares a ton about academics and your grades, which is fair and also very important. But it's really important to also learn what's worth it and what's not, because nothing is worth sacrificing yourself and your health.
The most important lesson I learned at TJ would be to just keep on trying your hardest, even though things might look very gloomy. You just gotta, and it's also another aspect of that is discipline. A lot of the times you don't want to do your schoolwork, or you're just really tired, but you just gotta find that internal fire and motivation to just keep on pushing through.
1,460 days to define what TJ really means to you.
I think a lot of times, when you're in middle school and people talk about TJ, it's this kind of mythical thing, TJ. I guess sort of the school just kind of became more human to me after going there all these years.
1,460 days to leave your lasting legacy.
Hands down, I think it's a culture of wellness. More than any other class that I've worked with here, you have been the ones to remind us how important it is to be well in mind, body, and spirit. As part of your legacy, we now are going to have a wellness room. You've helped us work on student advocacy pieces. You have taken underclass students under your wings and shown them how to be successful at TJ. Every time we come someplace new, and you came in new 4 years ago, you want to make sure that you stand on the shoulders of those who came before you, and you leave it better than you found it. And I think you've done that, and we are now a healthier school because of you.
If anything, the legacy that we leave to TJ is like how much we've had and loved supporting each other.
One of the additional legacies that the class of 2021 has left behind is the mural that me and Tammy had actually created. And this one, we just added a bunch of aspects that we thought would represent the student interests. And it just kind of combines all of those things into an art form that we hope will be displayed around the school.
To you, the class of 2021.
Y'all are just gonna do great things no matter where you go, and I mean, just because some things might not have worked out the way here, they will definitely work out for you in the future. And in the end, you're going to come back and say, I really did appreciate the time and the people I met here as a teacher.
For the rest of the class, I'd probably say to calm down. It really will be okay. I know people are always so stressed about what's coming next because, like, you kind of had to keep up at TJ, but starting college is, like, gonna be really exciting, and I feel like finding yourself is the most important thing that you can do in this time. So I hope that the rest of the class is able to take a break from everything that we've had to deal with and start their new lives in a good place.
Your journey seems like it's over, but your legacy has just begun. Your timer has reset.
At least for me, it's a completely brand new start. Ohio State's, how many TJ kids go there, and on top of that, nobody there is going to know me. So, if I don't know anybody else there. So it's going to be my opportunity to make just like a fresh start, clean slate, which I do my absolute best. And then ultimately, thanks to the Navy, I'll have a job set up right out of the gate.
You have still accomplished everything that any TJ student would. You're earning the TJ diploma, you're going to great colleges, you had a homecoming, you have a prom, like all of these things are happening. It's just that you've done it in a different way. But you've accomplished the same goals. And that's what's really cool, is that I think the class of 2021, you've actually shattered the mold of how to be successful at TJ. And so I really love that about you, and I'm so proud of the class of 2021. You have never let me down. You have always lifted me up. And I'm hopeful that you're going to stay in touch. Let me know how you're doing. I wish the class of 2021 the best of luck. And all I have to say to you is to follow your own dreams with Up, Up, and Away. Class of 2021.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and listen to the TJ TV Podcast Network on SoundCloud. For TJ TV News, this is Sean Nguyen.
And Whitman Ochiai. On behalf of Sean and I, thank you for watching our productions and for engaging with each story we've reported on for these last 4 years. It's been a pleasure being your news anchors. We began here in freshman year with a simple hello, and now we end with a complicated goodbye. And so, for one final time, we are signing off.